It looks like it's going to be another choppy day down at Haulover Inlet. Welcome back, guys. It is your boy Broncos Guru in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats down at the inlet getting the images, and it's this week's episode of Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. This CV seems to be handling Haulover great, just as usual when we see these boats come through, but it'll be interesting to see how the rest of our contestants handle it today. Our first boater is going to show us what it's like in a rough day when you come into Haulover Inlet and you get knocked off plane, and you're going to pretty much struggle to get back on plane. This MTI right here is capable of speeds probably over 100 miles an hour, but they got knocked off plane just before they came into the inlet, and now they're going to struggle, find themselves having a very tough time even trying to get back on plane. A boat like this can have a difficult time sometimes when it's a little bit choppy. It just makes it difficult for the boat to get itself back up and going again. Here you're going to see these guys as they start to come into the inlet and things calm down a little bit. They're able to get themselves back together, but unfortunately it's too little too late, and Haulover's going to go ahead and take the win in this first round. These guys probably were not too excited to see the camera out on the inlet catching their rough entrance, but you know what? Lots of people are excited. When they come into the inlet and see the cameras, some people just get overly enthusiastic about the cameras, kind of like the crew on this Deep Impact here. They've spotted Wavy Boats' camera on the south side of the inlet, and they're absolutely thrilled that they're going to be on YouTube. Hopefully they don't make any mistakes as they come through the inlet, and fortunate for them, they do not. This Deep Impact makes it through pretty much flawlessly, and of course it's going to give this second round to the boats. Our contestant in our third round is going to show us what it's like when you come rolling through Haulover, but you decide you want to slow it down. This vessel approached Haulover at a modest pace, and all of a sudden, as it got close to the inlet, decided to go ahead and idle down to an idle speed. Here, what's really going on though is we have a large yacht that's coming out of the inlet. These guys are pretty much just sitting to the side, staying out of the way. Typically, when I see this happen, it's probably a good idea, especially for a vessel this size, because even these large yachts can throw up some pretty big weight on top of the already choppy conditions we have in Haulover Inlet. This guy's going to do something a little strange though. Here he's taking it easy, which is the right course of action. This yacht's about to come out of the inlet, and of course they're going to accelerate and go on in. But he does something a little odd for this situation. Why would you slow down and wait for this yacht to go, and then all of a sudden gun the throttle, when you already know that this yacht's going to throw up a pretty large wake on top of what's already going on in Haulover, especially with people in the bow of the boat, and he's about to regret this decision. Well, at least the people in the bow of this vessel regret his decision, and this third round is going to go to Haulover Inlet. Our next boater is going to show us what it's like when you come rolling through Haulover and you make easy work of Haulover. Like we're going to see right here, this Everglades is just going to come breezing its way through the inlet. Of course, when you get a boat this size, it's pretty hard to throw it off its game, and Haulover is not going to succeed at that as well, and that's going to go ahead and give this fourth round to the boats, and that's going to take us into our fifth and final round, tied it to a piece. Who will take the win this week? Will it be the boats or Haulover Inlet? And our next contestant is going to show us that famous Haulover U-turn. But this is not the typical U-turn we see. Obviously, they've lost something. One of the captain or crew members on this vessel has lost their hat. And of course, the U-turn we usually see at Haulover is when people are leaving the sandbar, coming out of Haulover Inlet, things are a little bit too rough, and they decide they're going to go ahead and turn it around. But that is not our case here. This vessel's decided to turn around and try and recover that hat. I don't know about you guys if you own boats and you're captains, but on my boat, if you lose a hat, we are not going back for anything to pick this up. But I'm assuming this must be a special cap of some kind, because this crew took the time and effort to turn this large boat around and come back and see if they can recover it. Let's see how this plays out. I'm not sure how to gauge this one on a win-lose proposition. Obviously, this vessel had no issues coming in through Haulover. Even the fact that they turned around is just a turn around basically due to a loss of equipment, but I'm still not sure if this is enough to give this vessel a loss or a win, even if they recover the hat or not. So I guess the only way to really rate this one is based on the performance, and on the performance of the vessel, they came in through Haulover flawlessly, and so we will go ahead and give this boat the win, and that will give boats the win this week in Boats versus Haulover. But let's see for the bonus points if they actually save this hat. This hat's been in the water for quite some time now, and let's see what he's got. Does he come up with it? And it looks like he's got it. Let me know in the comments below. Would you have turned around for a hat on your boat? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this great images down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, where we do some great comedy boating videos as well. And our newest channel, Miami Boat Ramps, where we focus on all the hilarious things that happen on the boat ramps down in Miami. If you haven't already, guys, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button.